You know, it's a long way to the top in any sport, but it's an even longer way to the front in auto racing. To succeed in today's high-profile, marketing-mad world of motorsports, you have to be much more than just fast. You also have to be fit, focused, and media-friendly. And we know just such a driver. This week, FYI reporter Jennifer Khasnabis introduces us to this all-American racer.
He's as American as you can get. He had 4 podium finishes out of 7 races last year, including 1 win. He's one of 8 adopted children, and the word on the street is we will continue to see only good things from this seasoned racer. Let's meet IRL Infinity Pro Series driver Cory Witherill.
Cory looks at his first checkered flag at Indianapolis. He completes the qualifying run.
In 2001, Native American race car driver Cory Witherill became an overnight sensation when he qualified for the Indianapolis 500. It was a huge triumph for an Indy rookie.
It was an experience that I'll never forget. It was just the most incredible thing, just the whole month long of like practices and qualifying, and as Kern in the interview afterwards, I don't know. It's something about the place. It does that to every driver, you know, when they make it for the first time.
But that was just the start of a very promising IndyCar career. In 2002, Cory was offered a position with the prestigious Hemmelgarn Racing Organization as a full-time driver in IRL's Infinity Pro Series, where he continues to exhibit his talent.
Yeah, we finished 4th in the championships last year. Won 1 race at Nashville, and that's awesome. I mean, whether it's racing this or racing a go-kart, it's just fun.
Team owner Ron Hemmelgarn says Cory first caught his eye when he beat the odds and made the field at Indy.
He was very calm and cool when he went out there and qualified and really turned a lot of heads. But it was pretty interesting because he was under the most pressure you could ever want qualifying on bump day, and he went out there and did a super job.
What also makes this racer a standout is that Cory is the only full-blooded Navajo in the history of racing. In his free time, Cory works with the Native children's charities and is actively involved in the Native community. But interestingly enough, his parents, Carol and Liston Witherill, are non-Native.
My parents, you know, they had 2 kids and they adopted 8 of us, and I was one of the 8. And I'm also the youngest out of the 10 kids, so yeah, kind of the baby of the family.
And if you attend any of Cory's races, you will see Carol and Liston in the pits, pacing.
You're scared constantly, but you get used to it, and it's all he wants to do, so you have to do it. And his mother, I think, is calmer than I am. I have to pace while he's racing.
And even though his parents worry, they are fully supportive and have been since the beginning. After Cory hopped on an ATV at age 7 during a family vacation, his desire to race began. So the following Christmas, there was an ATV under the tree.
And he built a track in the front yard with bumps and jumps. Neighbors were not too happy with the Dust Bowl. And it went on from there.
From that simple beginning, Cory has developed into one of the most versatile racers on the circuit.
I've been racing, I think, for about 16 years now. Yeah, I started off in racing motocross, off-road cars, then I went to racing school, raced the Dodge Shelby Can-Am series. Then went from there to the Formula 4 2000 series, then the Kart Indy Light series. Then I'm here at the Indy Racing League's Pro Series. I've also raced some sprint car races in the past few years, so I raced a lot of things.
And in order to stay competitive, Cory works out regularly, all efforts focused on accomplishing his ultimate goal, winning the Indianapolis 500, a goal his driver's coach Bob Earl thinks is very feasible.
I know he's ready for it. It's just a matter of, you know, is the money going to come? But as far as him as a driver, I think he could hop in it tomorrow and compete with these guys because he did before.
And with Cory Witherill's experience and determination, a drive at the next Indy 500 could very well be a drive to victory.